5 minutes, I thought it was short.
Luke Guttridge, goal scoring hero once again, but left it very late today.
Yeah, it was. I think everyone knows who it is. There was a disappointing performance for us, but take a positive. We can't keep putting ourselves down. We know things aren't good enough at the moment, but we're slowly getting them. We left it very late, and I think quite fortunate today. But we'll take a point and move on.
And just talk us through that split second when you're racing onto a ball inside the area, knowing it's probably the last kick of the game.
I was just hoping it was going to drop, to be honest with you. That's all you do. You sort of go in with the belief that the ball's going to drop in your area, and when it does, you've got to be ready. And it was just one of them. The keepers, I just wanted to try and get a half decent connection on it. I knew I had to put it back across goal with the keeper's angle, and fortunately, it's gone in the corner.
And as you say, it was perhaps a little fortunate to take a point from what was a frustrating 90 minutes for you.
Yeah, but we have to be used to that. That's what I already know. That's how it's going to be. Teams are going to enjoy playing here. No disrespect to where they play their home games, but it's a nice pitch, good crowd. People are going to enjoy coming here. So we've got to make it as hard as possible for teams to come here. And we'll slowly get there. We've not made the start we want, but we're not going to kick ourselves too much. We know where we got to be, and we know today wasn't up to scratch, but we'll be working on it, and I think it's a point gained than a point lost today, really.
It was always going to be tough. I mean, Macclesfield came into the game 2 defeats, not having scored. The fans' expectations here are already high, so to go behind and hear the frustration must have been difficult.
No, not at all. We had the same thing last year. We played Southend. I think they lost their opening 5 games. Turned up probably the best team we played all season. It's unfortunate at the moment is until you get a better picture of the league, we don't know. Southport could be up there challenging right to the end of the season. We don't know that. I don't know how the results have gone today. So at the moment, it's a bit of an unknown quantity for ourselves and everybody in the league because, there's always a couple of teams that do better than what you think, a couple of teams that don't do as well as what you think, and, the rest is sort of muddled in. So we have to treat each game the same at the moment. And, it's next week, I don't know how the results, like I said, have gone today. We've got Forest Green next week, but by all accounts, they haven't had not sure if they've had a great start or not. So the pressure will be on them, and then we'll see how they are. I don't think anyone's going to be brilliant this season. Obviously, we want to make ourselves the best we can, and put ourselves at the top if we can. 2
goals in 2 games makes you the club's leading scorer. It must be nice to come in here though and get a couple of goals early on and kind of get yourself known to the fans and everything that way.
Yeah, no, I've enjoyed every minute since I've come in. I knew there's going to be lots of ups and downs this season. There's going to be a lot more ups, I'd say, than downs. It's going to be frustrating at times, but I do believe that we will finally get to where we want to be come the end of the season. I understand people's frustration, but from a personal point, it is good to come in and hit the ground running.
And with those goals, is that part of your game, or are we ahead of schedule with the number of goals you're netting in this part?
No, not at all. It's been a kind of strength of mine, obviously, in a good way, but in a bad way, is I've always sort of been moved around within the midfield slot, so I can play as an attacking midfielder, sitting midfielder, a wide man coming in, or even off the striker. So it's just fortunate that I'll try and chip in as many goals as I can. I should have got a lot more goals within my career than what my stats would probably show, but I'm always happy to score a goal.
Brilliant.